Welcome everybody to the channel. You're watching Windows to Heaven Art. It is a pleasure to have you here with me. I know what you're thinking. What on earth am I doing throwing discs out in a field? Trust me, this has to do with art. I know it doesn't look like it, but bear with me. I'm giving you a metaphor that is crucial to this video. How do we get better at art? Just like this. Let's get into it. Wow, the mosquitoes are horrible. So I've always liked playing disc golf. A couple years ago, I got into this thing where I really wanted to throw far. And at the time, I was throwing 350 feet. And if I had a really good throw, I could maybe get it 380 feet. And I remember back then, throwing 400 feet was it. If you could do that, you could throw it very far. And it's true, not a lot of people can throw 400 feet. I remember thinking, okay, I really want to be able to do that. Let's go out and try. And I got serious about it. I would go out in the field and I would just throw until my whole body hurt. Maybe out of 50 throws, I could get one close to 400. And just this year, I have managed to reach throwing 500 feet, which is kind of pro level distance. And I'm not even trying to go pro or anything like that. It's just this endeavor. Could I get to throwing 500 feet? That would be really cool if I could. And so the way that I did that, I just realized is very key to achieving a lot of other things, such as getting better as an artist and painting well. And there's a couple tips I'm going to share with you guys in this video that throwing far in a field with a disc can teach us. So how was I able to throw the disc 500 feet? Well, I was consistent. I would go out all the time in practice. I was dedicated. I really wanted to achieve more distance with my throws. I would even watch pro disc golfers throw so I could see their form, and then I would use that to practice different techniques. And I know if you watch videos online, because I've done it myself, on how to get better at art, they'll be telling you the same basic stuff. You need to be consistent, do it all the time, practice, you need to be motivated, you need to look at the pros, the masters, and see what they're doing. And all of that is true. That is how I learned to throw 500 feet. And with my art, I have been doing that as well. But there is a valuable key to all of that that I don't think a lot of people talk about, and I've experienced it myself. It has been kind of the make or break thing that got me to achieving my throwing of 500 feet and also my painting skills. And it is this: you have to be enjoying it. I would not have been consistent with my disc golf if I didn't enjoy it. Same with my art. I would not be consistent with it if all I was thinking about was, okay, I got to make sure to do this today. I have to make sure I check it off the list. I have to, kind of be a slave to all of these criteria that I have to meet in order to achieve my goal. If I didn't enjoy it, if I wasn't inspired, it would not have come as easily as it did. So, in other words, what I'm telling you is, if you want to be consistent and make sure that you put in the practice to get better, which will happen, you will improve and you will be getting better all the time, you need to find a way to enjoy the process. So the question remains, how do you enjoy it and how do you get inspiration? Well, a lot of people get burned out because they're on a strict regimental routine of, I have to do this, I have to check these boxes, I have to get this done in order to achieve my goals. And then a couple weeks into that, they're just tired of it. They get burned out and quit. I wasn't going out and practicing throwing because I was being really strict about it. I was doing it because I enjoyed it. So I'm going to share with you guys some ways to get inspired and enjoy the process. Number one, don't be a slave to it. You can give yourself a little bit of slack. If you miss a couple days, that's fine. Your inspiration and love of doing it will keep you doing it consistently. You don't need to worry about that. But find some ways of engaging with art that you really enjoy. Maybe it's sketching. Maybe you like to do plein air paintings. I do plein air paintings all the time, and I have to say, I really enjoy it. I'll pack all my stuff in the car. I'll take a drive out in the country. I don't even know where I'm going, but I'll end up somewhere. I find a spot that I think is really pretty, and I'll set up and I'll just paint. And it's relaxing. I enjoy it. And that alone is all experience points. That's all going to add up. It's going to feel like cheating because you are loving it, and it's all adding up to improve your art. It's going to be different for each person. Let me know in the comments what gets you inspired to do art, but it might even be digital art. I do digital art as well. I am on the computer all the time, practicing, trying new things out. I'll have a composition maybe in my head, like I want to try to paint a sunset. And so I will literally go on to GIMP, which is a digital editing program, and I will paint out the entire painting digitally. It is practice. It is getting my art better every time I do it, but I'm inspired to do it, and so it's fun, and I don't even really feel like I'm practicing. I'm just having a good time doing it. That's the key to getting better at art. Again, let me know what you guys do to get inspired with your art. Maybe you like to look at the old masters' paintings. I would have to say I really enjoy looking at art to just see how other people paint. And that alone gets me inspired and excited to go out and do a painting or a plein air, or maybe even sketch something or do something digital. It keeps me engaged, and I don't feel like I'm burning out or losing my enthusiasm for it because I'm enjoying it. Here are some examples of digital paintings I've done, and I wanted to show you guys because maybe you will get inspired by seeing them and be like, hey, I want to sketch something, or maybe I want to do a watercolor that's similar to that painting he did. And I was really quite happy with the way they turned out, and I think I might even, who knows, do a canvas painting in oils off of these compositions at some point. So here you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved having you out. Remember, if you liked the video, to leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, God bless y'all. We'll see you later.